Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft. So to start off today's episode, we're going to get going on some research, and I want to start with tactical training. So that's going to unlock the barracks. I've got a half an hour to wait until that's unlocked. Now, in the meantime, I want to get going on our hospital and our restaurant. Oh man, this is just one ugly build. Hopefully that upgrades and looks a little better than that, because I'm not happy with this. This house looks good though. Huh. Okay. We've got our hospital planned out over here, and then we've also got a restaurant planned out over here. I figured let's just get both our builders over here and knock out both these buildings at the same time. Okay, Johan's ready to go with the hospital. And this is what we need for that. Ooh, that's a lot of dirt. Okay. Um, easy. Easy resources. Good. That's what I like to see. Now, Emmy's got the restaurant. What do we need for that? Pretty easy. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay. Two very easy buildings. Let's get them the resources and let them go to town. Restaurant and hospital are all done. I was actually surprised Johan got his hospital done faster than the restaurant. I mean, the restaurant is a little bit bigger and more complicated, but Johan was moving and I had him work on another building too. But first, let's take a look at the restaurant. It's pretty much this. I mean, you come in here, you get served food, and then you get out. That's what it's for. We don't have any workers yet, so we might need to upgrade some houses so we can get some more people in. And once we get a cook, he or she will just kind of stand here and they'll actually use the furnace. And so they're going to need some fuel and they're going to need some items to smelt or to cook. So you can choose what kind of foods that you want them to cook, and then you could choose what kind of fuels that you want them to have. So I'll probably put on like bamboo since I can easily get that, and I'll do things like coal, and maybe eventually I'll get into kelp. There we go. Okay. So that's what I want them to smelt. Heading back here, we've got the hospital going. Yeah, what's your name? Waverly. Waverly Dummus. I gotta be careful with that wording. Okay, for some reason she likes to hang out outside of the buildings. Okay, whatever. But here's the entrance up here. See, yeah, like I said, it's kind of high up above the ground for some reason. I think it's because it gets like a basement. So, you know what? Let me just... Oh, you just teleported up here, but you're not Waverly. Oh, you're sick? Okay. Ooh, good. We get to see this in action. Let me teleport her. So recall worker. There we go. She's back. And then she's going to need, let's see. Yes, so she's requesting carrots and potatoes because this person has influenza. Yeah, sure enough. Okay, so I'm just going to drop it off into the chest here, and then she should probably grab it. I might need a, yeah, okay, she knows that it's there. Okay, she grabbed it and gave it to our miner here, and our miner's healing up. They'll actually come over here and use the beds, and eventually we'll get more beds in here, and they'll just kind of lay there until they can be treated. That's kind of nice, kind of keeps them all in one place so they don't spread their sicknesses. Yeah, she's a little creepy looking. She's got the plague mask on. Okay, anyway, heading back out. I just started working on a new building. So I built another builder's hut. Once Johan was done with his hospital, I assigned him over here to build another builder's hut because I want to get more buildings done quicker. So we've already got a builder. His name is Madden. And he's already on his way upgrading this builder's hut up to level 2, so that way it can match all the other builder huts. Yeah, he should be almost done. Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do have another resource scroll, and that one's assigned to Madden. He's at 63, 64%. Okay, he's going to be done pretty quick, but the other two don't have anything left to do. I have been keeping up on my research in the university. We did just research, I think it was the barracks. And yeah, we're going to keep, I think we're working on the library next. We're going to keep moving here. Trying to think what's the next problem I'm going to run into. I mean, I've got the sickness dealt with. I've got food. I actually added a bunch of bread into the warehouse over there, so hopefully that should help out with some of the hungry villagers. Our fisherman, he likes to go for a swim for some reason. This is my second fisherman. The first one actually died. I'm guessing he probably got stuck underneath his building because they bob around a lot in the water for whatever reason. But let's see if he... Oh, there he goes. Okay, so he's fishing properly now. Yeah, I guess he just likes to go for a dip in a hot day every once in a while. All right, so check it out. We did some planning on where all of our husbandry buildings are going to be going. All the animal farms will be kind of right here. So that's kind of on the back side of the colony. I figured that's a good spot. I also found a spot for our forester, which can go right here in the corner, and I have room right over here to put some trees, as well as a composter hut here, a graveyard, and we're going to put the barracks right here. So this barracks is going to have a nice little tower that kind of overlooks our little harbor to help protect it, I guess. I figured that's a good spot for it. Now, I went ahead and did the research for the school, the barracks, and what else? And I think that's it. Now, I wanted to get the graveyard going soon, but I need a level 2 town hall in order to get that going. So I'm going to hold off on that, but at least we can start work on the barracks, the school, and I guess the forester. The forester is required to upgrade some of these buildings as well, so I need to get that going. All right, well, we got all the builders all set up, and I'm going to let them build that. And while they're building that, I'm going to take off. I need to head up north because I need to find a desert. I'm still planning out some more buildings out there, and I like to have all my buildings set and ready to go before I really, finalize the planning of how the entire colony is going to look. I think everyone should be safe without me here. And yeah, I'm just gonna head, let's see, I need to head north that way. I'll probably go around this, but yeah, I'm gonna head north, find a desert, get some rabbits, get some cactus, and anything else I find along the way. So I did make a silk touch pickaxe, and the plan is to maybe find some beehives on the way too, because I also need that as well for my apiary. And with that, I should have all the buildings that I need to finish planning out the colony. So we're gonna get exploring. What do we have here? Huh. This is off of one of the mods. I don't know which, but one of the mods that adds like extra buildings into the world. I wonder what's in there. Find a witch castle. Okay, that's interesting. Witch castle. Is this going to be full of witches? If it is, I'm not really geared up for it. Oh, look at this place. Anything? Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh, it's a player head. Okay. Oh, creeper. Ooh, an ender chest. I could use that. Oh, what's that? That's a spawner. Skeletons? Let me break that. Yeah. I guess I could have lit it up instead of breaking it. I know it's taboo to break those spawners, but I was in a panic. Ooh, there's some stuff here. Okay, okay, it's a little too much for me right now. Yeah, we're probably going to have to come back and take this on some other time. But I'm going to leave it alone for now. And yeah, I just need a, let's see. Let's note where it's at. Negative 2,800, negative 461. Okay. Not too far from home, so. But yeah, we will definitely be back to take that on. Well, we're back from our little adventure, and we've got our little forester hut here done. So this is just a level 1. It's super simple, and yeah. So this should house our forester, and what the forester's just going to do is he's going to go search for trees and chop them down. That's pretty much it. So he's probably going to go after these trees first. I'm planning on planting a bunch of trees over here just so he has something to do. Probably something smaller than those big trees until he gets to at least level 3. Once he gets to level 3, I think he can start handling that. It's just right now he's stuck with like wood and stone tools until he gets a little better, but could assign different trees and what kinds of saplings they replant and all kinds of stuff. Definitely need to get him going, but yeah, we don't have enough workers for it. I'm thinking the next project's going to be getting some of those houses upgraded so we can get a little bit of a population boom. With those upgraded houses, we're going to need to utilize the school a little bit. The school basically allows children just to come here and hone up their skills before they grow up and become adult. We will need a teacher here, which of course we have not enough people for, but once we get a teacher, I believe they consume paper, and they use paper to just kind of upgrade the skills of the children. Now the barracks. Okay. Barracks has got a few things going on to it, but first of all, I need a way to get there. So let's just, yeah, let's build a bridge. So with the barracks, it comes with like these secondary buildings that are inside of it. And I'm not too sure about this barrack. I usually use the other version, but I really like this version for the map that we're playing on. There's a tower you could build here. So it comes with like its own little tower building. And what you could do is just hit build options. Oh yeah, it takes nothing. No builder. Let me assign that. We'll assign that to Madden. So Madden's going to come in here and see, you can see the caution tape, and it's going to build like a little tower addition, kind of like a little expansion to the main building. So that's kind of how that works. And as we upgrade this thing up to higher tiers, it could come with more of those little huts around it. Also with this thing, oh, it's not available right now, but you can add gold to the barracks and it'll tell you where the barbarians are going to spawn. So it kind of helps you out a little bit there. Let's get this little tower extension built and see what that looks like. And the tower is complete. Not too much of a change. Just a little more wood right here. But so this tower is going to allow us to actually have guards. This tower recruits the guards. The main barracks hut doesn't actually recruit the guards. I believe we're going to get a few more of those towers as we upgrade this. So I'm going to go ahead and let this recruit. I don't want any druids. Druids, they kind of suck. I'm going to let this either recruit an archer or a knight. That's got to wait until we get some more settlers. Okay, the next project we're going to work on is going to be upgrading a couple more houses. Probably going to upgrade these two, and I'll probably upgrade the other two that are behind the town center. Let's go ahead and hit upgrades. One thing that you need to watch out for is you cannot upgrade these houses or any building higher than what the builder's hut is already upgraded to. All three of our builder's huts, they are already at level 2. So, oh no, a raid? Oh, come on. Okay, let me deal with this really quick and we'll be right back. Oh man, these ships are getting bigger. This guy's super annoying. Come on. These raids are getting much more aggressive, so this is actually a pretty big ship.
Who wants to fight?
Some junk out of this. Oh, the ship's got an underside too. Spawners, lots of spawners. Okay, there we go. Okay, ooh, look, a wither skeleton skull. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Nice. Ooh, but the loot's getting bigger though, so that's nice too. Now, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. We're going to go ahead and upgrade these houses up to level 2. Now, we are stuck at level 2 until we upgrade our builder's huts higher. You can never upgrade any higher than what your builder's hut is already set to. I'm going to go ahead and hit this one, give it to Johan, and hit upgrade. Okay. And then I'll set this one, let's just give this one to Madden. And I'm also going to set a couple of the other citizen huts over there to be upgraded as well. All right, level 2 houses. Let's take a look. We got a second story now, like with an official staircase, double bed, and yeah, nice and roomy up here. Okay, so the other house is going to be exactly the same, and then a little door here to like a courtyard, and then right here's the start of the other house. That's why I kind of mirrored these so that way that those little corridors kind of connect. So it's kind of interesting. Oh no, I didn't mean to look at you. Oh jeez. Okay, as for the other hut, we got that one done too. It's looking a little better. It's not as shabby as before, but actually this is the first time I've seen this one. This is like a new building to Minecolonies, so yeah, not too bad. Still pretty ugly for now. I mean, it's getting better, but yeah, in the later stages it should start looking a lot nicer. Working on another house here too. That should look exactly the same as the other two back there, but progress. I'm also setting up the forester and the miner to get to level 2 and eventually to level 3. I need to get the forester and the miner up to level 3 so I can start getting some special buildings going. And one of their prerequisites is for these buildings to be upgraded to level 3. So in order to upgrade this thing past 2, we need to get our builder's huts upgraded to level 3 as well. Maybe I should just work on getting everything up to level 2 for now and then start to worry about getting everything up to 3. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do just yet, but yeah, still thinking about it and still planning out what's going on over here. We've got an apiary ready to go and a plantation ready to go. I'm going to plan out where I want to put those as well as a handful of other buildings and just keep on planning. So I've been going around building to building and just kind of checking out to see, making sure everyone is doing their jobs and no one needs anything. Of course, always the builders, they always need stuff. But yeah, you get like these little red like gear symbols. That means that they need something. Like this guy here, he needs something. I mean, he needs a boat, but yeah, I think he needs some other stuff too. Now I noticed another little problem here. Going through these racks here, I noticed this one's got a lot of gravel here, and that's kind of unusual amount of gravel. Looking around in a few more racks, I found this. Yeah, the only way for them to get this much flint, yeah, there's some more here, there's some more here, and here, yeah. Oh man. Oh geez, yeah, the only way for them to get that much flint and gravel is from our little iron farm up here. And that's unfortunate because what they're basically doing is they're walking up close to this thing and collecting whatever's next to it. So they're probably walking right about here and they're just picking up all the gravel and flint. I need to move this thing. Eventually I need to move this thing. I don't have a permanent home for it yet, so I'm going to keep it running for as long as possible, but I mean, it is producing pretty well, so maybe I could keep it going for a little while longer and just keep cleaning out the warehouse. As you can see, I've already mapped out a couple buildings right here, so if I want to start building these buildings, well, they're going to delete my iron farm here, so that wouldn't be a good thing. Check out how much iron farm we've gotten so far. This is a sizable amount. And we've just been running that thing non-stop, and yeah, these are all iron blocks. So that thing has been doing some work. Yeah, looking around this little corner of the map here, I got some beehives going because I wanted to get the apiary hut going, and that required a beehive. I've got a sifter planned for here. I've got my blacksmith, concrete mixer. Over here, I've got a sawmill, I think it's called. Mechanic's hut, stonemason, another little house up here. Got a couple smelters and a crusher, and of course our 2 courier huts and the warehouse and tavern. So this corner's pretty much complete. I might add some more details like another guard house. I'll probably end up deleting these 2 guard houses, but yeah, I'm gonna consider that this area is pretty well planned out. So that's all sticking there. Now across the water over here, I've still got my bakery that yet needs to be built. Graveyard is waiting on a research, but I need to have my town hall be at level 2 in order to research this. Composters, forester. Over here I've got a house, a guard tower. This is going to be a permanent guard tower, so yeah, a lot of these guard towers that are out here are going to be deleted, and I've just been kind of planning out some permanent guard towers where I want them to stay. Of course, we'll probably be pushing out a lot of these guard towers to the edges of the colony when I eventually build my walls. But here I've got all the animal husbandry buildings, sheep and chickens and cows and pigs and even rabbits. Mystic site right there, just like a Mystic site is like a little park sort of a thing. Now over here I've got a plantation planned out, and around it I've got all the different fields that a plantation can take. I've also got a quarry here, so I ran into a similar problem like with the plantations, but between the quarry and the plantations, they're not available in the Taiga Spruce map pack. I guess they don't have a building for these huts. I had to go into the default Minecolonies a pack. I think it's using like oak wood, but these buildings are going to be a little different from the rest because they're just out of a different pack and they've got a different style. So in order to get these buildings, that's what I had to do. It's unfortunate, but that's what it is. I mean, I know this mod is still work in progress, but yeah, I at least wanted to get the plantations the same, but all the additions to the plantation hut the same. But yeah, those are going to be a different style. Oh well. Now with this quarry, it also needs another miner, so I went ahead and put down another miner right here. We'll go into details when we actually build those buildings though. Apiary, I've got my kind of mystical stuff like my alchemist and my nether miner, I believe it's called, over here. I've got my enchanter, a few houses, flower shop, farm, as well as some fields planned out, so well, that's looking pretty good. Still haven't built the library. Got Fletcher's, archery range, dyer's hut, and glass blower. So all that has been planned out and it's looking good. I want to say I've got about 95% of the colony all planned out. I mean, there's going to be like additional stuff like walls that we're going to put up, but as far as the buildings, I've got it pretty much mapped out where I'm going to put my roads, where each one of the buildings are going to go, and just a general idea of the layout right now. So we actually took up majority of this area. I was very surprised. I thought that this area was a little too big, but yeah, I'm surprised that we took up pretty much all of it. And of course, in the beginning, I didn't really realize that I was going to be cutting this out again, but Yeah, here we are. It's cut out, so that did waste a lot of room right here, so that's fine. I've got plans to build like a bridge across here and some other stuff. That's not too bad. I'm okay with that. One thing I'm really excited to get going is the farms. So, yeah, we've been manually farming all these animals ourselves, and it's getting kind of annoying. So, I'm looking forward to getting the Minecolonies mod to start doing this for us. And yeah, once we get those huts built, they should start farming their own cattle and sheep. I'll probably continue to farm other stuff like these crops and trees and sugarcane using the create mod just because it's a lot faster. The Minecolonies mod will have its own farmers anyway, but I'm gonna need a lot of this stuff for my own personal use. And yeah, as you can see, this thing is pumping out pretty good. So oh jeez. Yeah, I did not realize I had a full chest of this stuff. Okay, this thing is moving. And one thing I could do is I can take these potatoes and I can just give them straight to my colonists. So this will give the restaurant something to cook and serve. You know, I forgot. I should probably grab some carrots as well because that'll help with any sicknesses that may happen in the colony. Hey, look at this guy. This guy's kind of unique. Cactus Jack. Oh, wow. Look at the skin on him. What do you want? Cactus Jack. I used to be just Jack. Then I made a bet with the devil. What was his name? Ray, I think. Anyways, being a cactus has interrupted my relationships. I've been wandering these lands for as long as I can remember. Then finally, I saw your pathetic village and thought, someone that lame could definitely use my help. I don't know if I want him. Recruit for 7 cactus. What kind of stats do you got? Oh, he's pathetic. No, thank you. I don't think I'm going to recruit you. And you're kind of mean anyway. Yeah, we have yet to recruit someone. So one thing to note when you go to recruit these guys is all you have to do is look at their shoes. If they've got like armor on their feet, then that tells you that they're a little higher tier. So, I mean, this guy, he wants Kate. I mean, his stats are a lot better than Cactus Jack, but there's still nothing to write home about. I mean, we can wait around for someone who's actually wearing boots and take a look at their stats and see if they're any better. But yeah, if you see like, it goes from leather all the way up to diamond, and that'll tell you how high their stats are. Well, all right. I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Next episode, I definitely have a goal to build as much as we can with the level that we're at. So I know there's a lot of research that's going to unlock the buildings, and we won't worry about those buildings that still require an unlock. But at least some of these buildings, like all these farms, and I think even the Mystic site I've got unlocked, and even some of the houses over there, I can build all this stuff like right now without any research. So that's what we're going to do next episode, is just go crazy on that. I've also got plans to get started on a little project involving this mountain. Definitely stay tuned until next episode. We've got lots of stuff to do next episode. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. If you have been, please leave a like and a subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.